Department of Commerce posts GDP data on Stellar. Let that sink in. Now, here's another big one. 21X and Stellar open regulated pathways for tokenized capital markets. This is September 10th. 21X, Europe's first fully regulated distributed ledger technology-based trading and settlement system, DLT, distributed ledger technology, which is a blockchain, today announced that launch of 21X on the Stellar network as part of its multi-chain expansion. More chains to come. This collaboration was formally announced at Fireblock Sparks 25 in Barcelona. Shout out to Barcelona, Spain. Very cool place. An event which brought together leading financial institutions and technology partners, underscoring the growing momentum behind adoption of on-chain finance. This strategic collaboration will enable financial institutions to list and trade tokenized securities on Stellar for the first time on a regulated secondary market venue in the European Union. Tokenized securities in a regulated venue for Europeans. Whew, that's big. This expansion marks the official launch of 21X's multi-chain strategy, positioning the company as a technology-agnostic market infrastructure provider. Essentially, Stellar is in position. And here's another amazing update for Stellar. This is Daniel Dixon, the CEO of Stellar Foundation. This would be a huge step in the right direction. She's talking about Wisdom Tree. So Wisdom Tree leverages the Stellar network to list digital funds that track the stock market. We've been ready for this development. And the post is NASDAQ has filed with the SEC to tokenize stocks, letting investors trade equities either traditionally or on-chain with full shareholder rights. NASDAQ is where most of us do our trading from. If you're on Robinhood, Webull, E-Trade, Schwab, you're probably routed through NASDAQ, okay? And NASDAQ has invested in Kraken. They're trying to get their hands in cryptocurrency as well. NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ seeks nod from U.S. SEC to tokenize stocks. NASDAQ, the U.S. exchange where the tech sector's biggest names list their stocks, is seeking to put stocks on the blockchain, asking the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on Monday to bless this effort, even as others in the securities world are sprinting towards the same tokenization goal. If everybody's racing towards it, it's probably going to happen. The exchange believes the markets can use tokenization while continuing to provide the benefits of protections of the national market system. NASDAQ contended in its filing, suggesting that the tokenized asset should be traded in regulated markets, namely national security exchanges, alternative trading systems, and that financial industry regulatory authority regulated brokers. The NASDAQ ETF, as I mentioned, QQQ with Invesco, that's a type of NASDAQ ETF, but essentially NASDAQ is the top 100 companies in the United States, excluding financial companies. So you got the NVIDIAs, you got the Apples, you got the Microsofts, you got the Teslas, you got the Broadcoms, you got the Netflix, the Googles, the Amazons, the Metas, and a whole bunch of others. That's good news right there. And Stellar is pushing and want these type of things to happen.
Passive income, gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple.